up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I'm Anthony TV. Look, do me a favor, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me. Like this video, drop a comment if you got a comment, man. Hey, as you can see, I'm in my personal vehicle, man, just getting off work. Had a pretty good day today. It was pretty much smooth sailing. You know, easy day. Get to enjoy my off day tomorrow. But I wanted to come to you guys today and talk to you about something that I don't hear a lot of food service guys talk about. And, you know, it could be because they, you know, haven't experienced it, you know, too much. Or maybe haven't experienced it at all while being in the food service game. But I just want to kind of share my stories with this topic because, you know, I've had 3 experiences with this while being in the food service game. I've been in the food service game now a little over 2 years, and, you know, during the time period, I've had 3 instances where I've had this happen to me, right? And that is DOT inspection. I've had a total of 3 DOT inspections since I've been in the food service game. Now, I got some coworkers that I've talked to, one in particular. You know, when I got the DOT inspections that I had, you know, I called, kind of talked to him about it, and, you know, he never had one since he been with the company. And so, and it may be some others that never had one either. But yeah, I've had 3 of them, man. I'll talk about one of them, and I'm gonna share all 3 stories with you guys, all 3 times when I got the DOT inspection, because I think it's important. And like I said, we don't talk about this much, but I think it's important for us as truck drivers, you know, having a commercial driver license, being behind the wheel of that tractor, that you make sure you have your paperwork in order for the tractor and the trailer. You know, your registrations, your medical cards, up-to-date decals, doing your pre-trip, post-trip inspections, all that type stuff. It's important, man. So this first instance, or the first time I got pulled over, or I didn't get pulled over, let me rephrase that. I got pulled over once for a DOT inspection, and the other 2 times was at a weigh station, the same weigh station, as a matter of fact. So let me tell you guys about the first time I got pulled, or the first time I had a DOT inspection, right? So, and I talk about this in another video, one of my earlier videos, around the time I first started my YouTube channel, maybe a few months after I started my channel. So just to get off topic a little bit, I've had a YouTube account since 2014, but I never posted any videos. I just created an account to subscribe to other channels. At the time, I was really big in the fitness game, and I was working out like 7 days a week, so all I would watch was really fitness channels during that time. I never posted any content or anything like that. I never had any plans to. I didn't start posting content, and I didn't create my page or my channel until March of this year. So March is when I started my channel. But so back to the topic. Around that time, or maybe a little bit after, I created a video where I was talking about, I can't remember the title, but it was talking about a mistake I made when I passed by a weigh station, and I had to pay this huge fine for passing a weigh station. I'm not gonna get too deep in that story right now. Go check the video out if you haven't seen it. I get more in detail about it, but that was my first DOT inspection. I got pulled over by DOT after I passed the weigh station. I talk about, you know, me passing the weigh station, all that type of stuff in the video, but I ended up having to go back to the weigh station, go back through, and they made me pull around after, you know, I got weighed and all that. And at that time, they made me, they basically did an inspection on my vehicle, on my, you know, on my tractor and trailer, whatever. And all three inspections was level 1 inspections. And if you don't know what a level 1 inspection is, just Google it. So, you know, she checked, the DOT inspector checked my headlights, checked my windshield wipers, checked my, you know, brake lights, tail lights on the tractor, the brake lights and all that on the trailer. She checked to make sure I had a fire extinguisher in the tractor, made sure I had my flashers, my triangles, my emergency triangles in the tractor. She obviously checked the paperwork. So I'm saying all this because these are things that you want to make sure that you have in your tractor, just in case, because these are some of the things that they look for, or these some of the things that they check when they do an inspection on your, you know, on your tractor and trailer. So we got a binder in our tractor, and I'm sure, you know, probably most companies have a binder with all the, you know, the insurance cards, registrations, and all that type stuff, right? So they check all that. She opened up the back of the trailer, checked the back of the trailer. You know, she checking underneath, she checking the marker lights on the trailer, checking the tires, all that type stuff. You know, that's what they check on a level 1 inspection, man. She checked my hours of service, all of that type stuff. So I'm saying all that because, again, you want to make sure everything is in order, because that's something that they check. So if you ever get pulled over for a DOT inspection and they tell you they're gonna do a level 1, that's what you got to look forward to. Obviously, if you have some major issues going on with your tractor or trailer or whatever, it's a possibility that you could get put out of service. But again, you just want to make sure you have your paperwork and all that in order, man. Thankfully, I did. Everything was in order. But something else I want to mention is that, you know, like I was saying, we got the booklet with the registrations and all that stuff in it inside of the tractor, but I didn't know that the registration for the trailer was in this little spot right here. I had no idea, right? So I learned something new that day. You know, in trucking school, they only teach you so much in trucking school. You learn most of the stuff about your truck or your tractor and your trailer on the job. I'm just being honest. It's only so much you can learn in a 3-week trucking course or class, right? So it's so much stuff that they don't teach you in trucking school that you really need to know. Even if you go on the other route, you know, going through a beverage company, they're not going to teach you everything that you need to know. So you constantly really need to be learning about the DOT regulations and laws and all that type of stuff, like on the job. Because I still learn different things. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So that was my first inspection was at the weigh station. It was a level 1. My second inspection, again, was a level 1 at that same weigh station. They did the same thing. And my third inspection, I actually got pulled over by a DOT that was just hanging out on the side of the road. I happened to be passing by, and every time I pass by a DOT inspector, DOT vehicle, I always, look out my side mirrors. This particular day, I was done with my route. I was heading to the hotel, and looked behind me, looked out my side mirror, and I see lights flashing. I'm like, not again, man. It was hot. It was scorching hot that day. I'm on the side of the road, tractor off. I'm burning up. It took about 30 minutes. Everything checked out good on that one too. But it's just getting pulled over and just going through the whole thing, man. But again, man, you just want to make sure everything is in order, man. You want to make sure all your paperwork is in order for the most part. And like I said, your decals and all that type stuff. So if you work for a company and you don't have an assigned tractor and all that type stuff, just make sure the tractor that you driving has the proper paperwork and credentials inside, man, just in case. You just never know. And I just wanted to share this information with you guys, man. Like I said, the DOT inspections can be a hassle, man, if you don't have everything in order. So you want to prevent that, man. Think about the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So if you prepare, you'll be good. You know what I mean? You always want to be prepared, man, just in case. So that's all I want to share with you guys today, man. I hope you guys have a good day. I'm almost at the crib. But look, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me. Like this video. Drop a comment if you got a comment. Until next time, I'll catch y'all.